applications for enterprise companies since 2007. We have felt the pain of installing and configuring technology stacks, writing and rewriting lines of code, and staying up all night to ensure that our clients' launches are a success. We created Built.io to make our lives easier, and now we're bringing it to the rest of the world. First, it delivers a mobile backend. This means that companies don't have to spend several weeks just setting up servers. We deliver your application plumbing, so things like a notification engine, your user management, integration with social, it's all delivered for you. It's like we're building your dream app for you. And finally, we deliver the tools to make it really easy for business users to make smart decisions about their apps and handle prior drills on their own. Let me show you. Let's say that I'm building an app for the upcoming sailing competition here in the city. I'll start by signing into Built.io. To enable something as important as notifications, which you need for every app, you just go to the notification settings screen and upload your certificate. There you go. In just a few seconds, we're already set up to send push notifications directly to the app. So let's remind Team Portlandia fans that the race is about to start. Boom. Just to get to that point without Built.io, it would have taken me at least a week. Now let's check out the sailors section of the app. So Team Portlandia's trimmer, Nick, he's a total diva. If it was up to him, his profile picture would be updated like every few seconds. So what we can do is use the user management capabilities in Built.io to enable Will, the team captain, administrator privileges over his profile. So this user list, if you're an enterprise app, can be fed from your Active Directory, from your social intranet application, basically any user base that you've got enabled. Now that Will has access to Nick's profiles, he can log into the content editor, and he can replace the existing photo with Nick's latest vanity shot. And there you go. It's already there in the app and uploaded in the app. So with Built.io, when you run into your CEO in the lunchroom and they have some urgent request that you need to take care of, you can do it before she even gets back to her desk. Also, with the analytics that are built into Built.io, we enable business users to track important things that are happening inside their app. So, for example, in the sailing app, we made it possible to take a look at what actions are happening with certain sailors. So if there's likes or mentions, we track that. So we can see that James, for example, was the most popular sailor in the last month. Way to go, James. So what I've shown you, the features that I've shown you today, are just barely scraping the edge of what Built.io has to offer. We built this sailing app in under a week. Now, if I didn't have Built.io, it would have taken me 3 iOS developers, a couple months, server administrators, backend administrators, third-party tools. I know, because that's how we used to do it. We created Built.io to better service our customers. And now we're bringing that to this growing market. Trends like bring your own device, enterprise app stores, social intranets, they're driving up demand in this $176 billion industry. And Built.io is at the cutting edge of that demand. I'm here today to tell you that we launched Built.io, and developers that are related to iOS, Android, and web can now sign up to build kick-ass apps in record time. And if you're an investor and you're interested in getting on board, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
We've got a question for Built.io.
So I guess I'd love to understand how you're different than Parse, for example, and then what exactly are you doing differently for businesses versus consumers?
Absolutely. So there's a lot of things happening in the mobile backend space right now, right? And the way that I see it is that back-end complexity should be a thing of the past. Like developers that want to build an app shouldn't have to think about setting up a bunch of servers, configuring a bunch of stuff, how they're going to scale. That should just be handled. What we've done is because we've been working with enterprise companies to build really critical applications like sales playbooks that are used in the field to help close deals, customer success applications, things like that. We've made it really easy for enterprises. We built the platform basically from the ground up, specifically for enterprise use cases. We've got experience working with enterprises. So we built the platform with specific business tools in mind as well. So we have a full-blown content management system integrated into the app. So that example that you saw with the sailor being replaced, you can do that with replacing press releases, replacing any other content that you have coming from your mobile app. We handle all of the data, we store all the data, we let business users actually manage it. We also built a fully deep analytics tool. So something like a mix panel that you would have to add a third-party tool to, we actually built that into Build.io to make it really easy for business users to get value out of the apps that enterprise developers build.
Let's get to the next question.
Right, first of all, congratulations. It looks like an interesting app, obviously a crowded space though. So the question I've got is how do you build community around this? Do you have a freemium version that people can start using, or is it an enterprise sale? How do you build that community?
So it's a great question. So we're actually still cracking that code. We're in beta right now with several customers. We've got customers running in their production apps actually on top of our platform today. We are going to GA by the end of this quarter, and at that point we'll announce pricing, but we're considering various things. We probably will have some sort of premium offer just to get developers on board, but we're still looking at different ways to parse that out.
So a space I know and love well, we compete head-to-head, unfortunately, but congrats on getting out the door. We obviously acquired WorkLife with a similar goal, right, which is to do enterprise app development. What's your sense of how the decisions are made in enterprises around app development, both to start the projects and then eventually to scale them? Because that's going to be the key element for you guys as you scale.
Yeah, so we're actually not worried about scaling. That's kind of what our platform is built to do. So we're making sure that that part is handled, and we've got applications that are running that can scale up to millions of users. We as far as how decisions are made. So I'm in the psyche of the enterprise user because I spent 10 years, and so did my co-founder, in big enterprise companies. And we understand what pain points they have. We understand how IT works in those organizations. We understand legacy applications and having to kind of work with them. And we figured out ways to make it really easy for the decision maker to decide that we're the right platform to go with. We've been in this services space for the last few years, so we get that.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And you guys can exit stage. Right. Next up is Follow Apps. We'll show you Samir Adamini and his colleague.
Hi, my name is Samir Alamin. I'm the CEO and founder